Hey there, Virgo. So it was after the concert was after work, and we were going to meet and go out to eat and stay in town and then go to the concert. So we met at the place, um, and as so I'm meeting at the concert place, and then we're gonna drive together, get leave one car there and drive together, go eat, and then come back. So as I drive up, sh- this singer of this band, I'm not gonna say who it is, was leaning in the car talking to her, and I'm like, holy shit, like what is going on here? And so as I pull up, he walks away, and I just look at her, rolled, and I'm like, what is going on? She's like, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back, and she ended up hooking up with this guy. And I was just like, well, her plan certainly worked out. So that was a super aside, but I'm just saying, shit happens. I mean, they're not like getting married or anything, but that stranger things have happened. Okay, sorry for that random. I'm dying to tell you who the band is, but I'm not. Most of you wouldn't know the band, actually. I don't think it's a band I've ever talked about. So, okay, moving on. For those of you that aren't gonna hook up with singers this summer, you are fantasizing about someone, which is really exciting. But there's this, sometimes people can live like in this fantasy world, like I do this, and get some sort of false satisfaction out of that, or even just like looking at people online and stuff. And I feel like it's really important to um, get out, really meet real people, um, and be doing things like not living in your mind but taking action. We have three action, and I think you will. We have three action cards here all in a row. So this is victory card. You have to do something to win a victory, right? um See, this is so theatrical again. So someone, an actor, a singer, uh maybe someone on the local news, or I don't know what it is, but it's coming, keeps coming through. This is a great leader. It could be someone who like runs a company, has their own business, something like that. But this is like, look at, so this Three of Wands goes with this Hanged Man card. It's like seeing someone differently. If you're hanging upside down, and I always tell people to do this, like go outside and do a headstand, or lay with your head down on a hill, so you're like looking at the world from that perspective. And you do, especially outside, and you're like, whoa, like it's almost disorienting because things look so different, but you are going to notice things, you're going to feel different, and you're going to see things in a different way. So looking at how you've approached relationships in the past, and what you want out of a relationship, and what type of person you want, and who you are, and are you the type of person that, or what kind of people are you attracting, and why is that? Um, and so I feel like a lot of you are really gonna like get into shape and really get into your hobbies and things like that, and sort of getting out of your head, and being more of a doer. And it's in this doing that you're going to meet someone. You could meet a lawyer too. Um, it's going to be someone you can really talk to. It may be someone that you really share the same sort of way you think about things. You think about things the same way, which is nice. You know what I mean? You could meet someone, if you're political, maybe at a political thing, political rally. Um, Someone that you share a passion about. But this has come from sort of taking time to reflect, to sort of meditate and really figure out what you want, and then taking action. Um, and going for, yeah, because you have the Hermit too. Like you guys are sort of like, have really, um, well, awakening. Really had this sort of aha moment, and like maybe you've really been a shit in relationships in the past. Maybe you really like were selfish, or you really allowed bad behavior from other people, and tolerated bad behavior, and now you're like, what don't you know, you're just like, wow, I really see how I used to, my thoughts around relationships, and or maybe I felt like no one would love me unless I tolerated their stuff, and that's really changing. You're really maturing, and you're like, no, that's not true, and I'm busy being fabulous, and I'm going to meet someone who treats me the way I deserve to be treated, who's like-minded, and who likes to do things, and it has to be real. I like that. No more procrastinating. Your powers come from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over analyzing the options. Maybe you had a couple really great people, but you were like, is someone better? Like you weren't appreciating what you had, and now you're seeing that, and you're like, wow, I blew that because I didn't appreciate who I have. And so all of this inner work that you've been doing, and then all the outer work, because you're, again, we have all these wand cards of energy, of doing stuff, of getting in shape, of getting out there, really, like, if you want to start your own business, starting your own business, like you're a doer, so it's going to be really attractive to people, because people like people who do stuff. People are not so much as attractive to people who really just slouch around and don't really have any interests and don't really have anything interesting to say. Like, right, how boring is that? It's boring just saying it. So all right, speaking of boring and talking too much, I will leave it at that, Virgo, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely summer. And if you meet someone famous, let me know. Okay, bye.